Hi, Bright Motivate here, coming to you from Northern Virginia, the cute bed and breakfast, not bed and breakfast, but Airbnb. I treated myself to. It's very cheap per night. It was peaceful. I had my own space. They did a great job. I'm going to write up an excellent review for them. They are definitely a superhost on Airbnb. So if you're ever staying in Northern Virginia, look up Superhost Airbnb and they should come up top of the list. All right. So I wanted to come on before leaving, heading back to Philly, to talk to you guys about some of you. If you look at some of my feeds or some of my Facebook friends, you'll see a lot about vibration and frequencies and being positive, etc., etc. So I wanted to start giving you some practical things that you could do to be positive. It's not just pretending like you're happy when things are traumatic or you're in the middle of turmoil or you don't know what to do, you're feeling confused. It's not that. But one of the ways to stay motivated, to stay positive, is directly connected to your vibrations, your frequency. So let's talk about what vibrations are. So everything vibrates, everything has a vibration. You take a crystal, you can take wood, you can take a pillow, you can take blankets. Anything that is made up of atoms has a vibration. And when you look up, look into science and biology and atoms and particles and how they vibrate, etc., you'll see that everything vibrates. The frequency is the rate of those vibrations. So this crystal has a certain frequency. Different foods we eat have certain frequencies because of the vibrations, the rate of the vibrations. So something vibrating fast or vibrating high has a higher frequency. Something vibrating slow or vibrating low has a lower frequency. I watched a video one time on the aspect of frequencies and health. There was a cancer patient. If I find it, I'll post a link on my Facebook page. But basically, a woman had cancer and she didn't want to go through traditional methods. She wanted to do something natural, and she learned about vibration and frequency healing. There were maybe 3 people in the room. Only these 3 people were allowed in the room. They had to believe in what they were doing for this to have worked, just like faith. Okay? So they're in the room and there's one person doing one thing to the patient, and there's other 2. They were saying something over and over again. They were chanting something. And the video is very clear on it. Wasn't about what they were saying or the meaning of what they were saying, but the vibration, the frequency, the positivity was all connected. That all played a part in addition to what was being done to her by the other person. So everything's connected, everything combined. Long story short, on the video, I don't know if it's a sonogram or ultrasound or whatever it was, you could see the cancerous mass shrinking as they did this. So vibrations have an effect in the physical world because vibrations are physical, okay? So anyway, that was just an example. So everything we do has a certain vibration. It could be something that has a high frequency or a low frequency. So how can one be positive? So what you do is sometimes it's as simple as, depending on where you're at in your spiritual walk, praying. Praying, if you believe what you're praying raises your frequency. When you're doubting in your prayer, your frequency probably stays the same or maybe even goes lower. All right. Frequency attracts frequency. So if, I'm praying, I'm being positive, I'm taking care of my body, my mind, best that I know how at this time. And, my vibrations are increasing and my frequency is higher, and I'm setting out into the world this higher frequency. I'm going to attract higher frequency stuff, meaning the positive that I put out is going to come back to me. I attract it, okay? Like a magnet. So again, we're going to start talking about vibrations, frequency. What does it really mean to be positive? Does it mean you're going to be happy all the time? No. It just means you're able to see things on a deeper level. Okay, a bad day, it can be a bad day. You can have things happen to you. But there's something in that day that you can reflect on. You can learn something from that day. You can do something better the next day. Anytime you can take something from a situation, it's not bad. You've turned it into good. So every experience in life, you flip that and you turn it into good. That's being positive. That's raising your frequency. Okay, another thing I wanted to touch on is one of my older videos, I talked about your inner circle, the importance of your inner circle. Because the people in your inner circle have a vibration. They're vibrating at a certain level. They have a certain frequency. That frequency is going to affect you. So you have a high frequency person here, high frequency person here. It's going to raise your frequency. You have a low frequency person here, a low frequency person here. It's going to lower your frequency if you don't know how to adjust and shift their frequencies. Meaning, can you be in a positive mood around negative people? If you can, then you have the power to shift their frequency. You have the power to shift their mood. If you don't feel like you have the energy to deal with that or to do that, then you remove yourself. Okay? Importance of your inner circle. They have to believe in miracles if you believe in miracles. All right? For your miracles to occur, for you to see and experience things that you've never done before, to increase your imagination, you have to be surrounded by people that believe on the same frequency and level as you do. Or else it's just going to tether you. It's just going to hold you down. All right? So I'm getting ready to end this video on a positive note. I started on a positive note because my goal is to increase your frequency so that you can vibrate on a higher level and attract high frequency things and people and events to you. Okay? So I'm going to end this with saying, yes, things are crazy, things are weird, but this is the opportunity to believe in the unimaginable, to believe in miracles, to believe in the unseen and the unknown, to see things happen in your life that have never happened before. But it starts with you. It starts with your thinking. It starts with your positivity. It starts with you changing your vibration and learning how to consistently change your vibration. A lot of people do it through music, prayer, meditation, exercise, connecting with nature, grounding, etc. We got this. Okay, we are in control of this. There are more of us positive, good people in this world than it is of the dark side. Light will win. Love, light, unity, bright, motivate. See you next time.